How about now? How about now? Okay, there was just a little button I had to press on my mixer here. Thank you. Thank you for that. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here. And you can see me okay. I know sometimes it's like a little crooked, but I mean, it's like impossible to get it looking like, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible to get it like one straight line. I'm so particular about that, but it's just like, whatever. Let me bring my computer closer. We are gonna get started in like 2 minutes. I had a little delay because my air isn't working, so the HVAC guy was over here trying to fix the air, so it made me a little bit behind. So sorry for being a little bit late, but we are going to start here in a couple minutes. I have the link pinned at the top of the chat. So if you click on that, if you click on the pinned chat, this is where you can donate to Tornado Relief Fund here in St. Louis if you are able and if you are interested. Our tornado happened here May 16th, and it's just been like, you know, a big deal. It's been pretty devastating. So if you're willing and able, feel free to donate. If not, your presence is enough and your thoughts and prayers are enough. So thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let's get started because I'm already 6 minutes behind. Yeah, so let's get started. Thank you guys again for being here, and thank you for 200,000 subscribers. This is a great milestone. Hopefully there's more and more and more and more to come. And what else? This is going to be a beginner-friendly practice, so just do what feels best within your body. And let's start. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. I'll make sure I add on a few minutes at the end since since we're just now getting started. So let's just be comfortable here. Rest your hands on your knees, palms facing downward or upward if you are in the spirit of receiving. I actually am going to place my palms upward just to, you know, symbolize gratitude and, you know, receiving these thoughts and prayers and donations and love for this event that is happening here in St. Louis. We'll start with some breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take a second deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. I invite you to come back to either your natural breath or finding a steady breath in and out of the nose to use throughout the practice. And I also want to invite you to use this chant, Om Shanti. And it just symbolizes peace. So we'll inhale and we'll exhale with the Om Shanti. If you don't want to chant, you can just listen to me chant. It's equally as relaxing. Take an inhale. Om Shanti. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale. Om feels so good in the body. One more time. Inhale. Om Shanti. Good. Now reestablish that breath. Whether it be a steady breath in and out of the nose or just a breath that feels good for you. Feel that peace and calm within the body. Let those shoulders drop away from the ears. And let's begin to bring some movement into the body. So we'll just start rotating our head to the right side. Drawing these circles with the chin. I can't see the chat right now, so if any chat messages come up, I'll check them afterwards. Good. Inhale as the head falls back. Exhale as it comes forward. Move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Making sure we use that breath. Reestablishing that inner peace, that inner calm. And we'll switch directions. Move your head to the left. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Move with your breath. Make sure you're sitting tall here. And don't underestimate the power of these simple movements like these neck circles. Especially with us hunching over our phones or at our desks. These movements are really essential. Good. Come back to center. Let's place our hands behind us. We're actually going to interlace the fingers behind us. And we'll take the fist and bring it over to the right hip. So our fingers are interlaced like this. Maybe hopefully you can see. And we take that fist, we bring it over to the right hip. And then I want you to drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And you'll feel a nice deep stretch on the left side of the neck. And if you want to add a little more, you can find a gentle nod back and forth. Remember that breath. Good. And we'll come back to center. We'll take that fist, bring it over to the left hip. We'll do the same thing on this side. If this is hard for you to do for some reason, you can drop your left hand to your left shoulder, or your right hand, or not your left hand to your left shoulder, your right hand to the mat, and your left ear to your left shoulder instead, if making that fist is hard. So now our fist is over on our left hip. We'll drop our left ear to our left shoulder, finding that stretch on the right side. And find that gentle nod. Good. Back and forth. Remember to sync your breath. Increasing that peace and mindfulness even more. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Let's come up to hands and knees in a table position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Spread your fingers nice and wide here. Let's rock back and forth over the wrists to give them a stretch. And we'll move around in a circle to the right. So drawing a circle with the hips, move to the right. I'm so grateful that you all are here and able to practice live with me. And to the left, let's do the same thing. Drawing a circle with the hips and stretching those wrists at the same time. Good. We'll come back to center. Big toes together, knees wide. Float the hips back towards the heels. Extend the arms forward. Melt the chest and heart down towards your mat. You can rest your forehead, your chin, or your cheek on the mat. Good. Keeping those breaths going, those long, slow breaths. And remember, if it's hard for you to sit all the way back on your heels, you can always keep your hips somewhat lifted instead. Good. Let's float the body forward to a table position and do some cat-cow. So take an inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Bring the chin to the chest. Good. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. Chin to the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Getting that circulation going this morning. Back to stillness again. Let's make our way to down dog. If down dog is difficult for you, stay down on your knees. Extend the arms forward. Melt the chest down for puppy pose instead. We'll tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. If you are ready for full down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, press the chest towards the thighs. Press the heels towards the ground. Make sure your back is nice and flat here. So if your back is rounded like this, bend your knees, press through your arms so you can get a flat back here. It's okay if your heels are lifted. But if your heels can touch the ground and you can keep your back flat, that's great too. Whatever works best for you. We always want to remember to work with our bodies and work within our range and what's best for us. If you want to add a little more, we can do kind of these down dog waves. Otherwise, stay in your down dog or rest on your knees if you need a break. If you want a little more, we'll start to roll forward, coming on the toes, rolling the body forward, rounding the spine, and then we'll arch the spine, press back to down dog again. Good. Let's add a couple more. Inhale, roll forward, exhale, arch back. Good. One more. Inhale, roll forward, exhale, arch back. Good. Coming back to down dog. Let's take an inhale, extend that right leg back. You can do this down on your knees as well. Bend that knee, open up the right hip. Good. Exhale, step the right foot up in between the hands. Let's go ahead and rotate not rotate, rest that left knee down. And we'll sweep both arms up for a low lunge. Interlace your fingers and extend your pointer fingers. See if you can point those fingers back. If it's difficult for you to have your arms raised, just rest them on the knee for support instead. So we'll find kind of a slight back bend here. Back bends are great for waking up the body, opening up the body, increasing circulation. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the front foot. We'll tuck the back toe under, lifting the left knee off the ground, and rotate that back heel down flat. Let's take this right forearm, rest it above the right knee, and extend the left arm up for extended side angle. Good. Now if you want a little more, we're going to draw some circles with this left arm. So moving that left arm back, down, around, and up. Good. Back, around, down, and up. Good. One more time. Back, around, down, and up. Good. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the front foot again. Resting that left knee down. Let's move into our pigeon pose. So we're going to take this right foot, bending at the right knee, and placing that right knee in between our hands. Start to extend that left leg back. Now try to stay up on top of the hips as much as you can. If you're more flexible in this way, you might be able to bring your right shin more parallel with the front edge of your mat. I like to keep my knee bent. That just works for me. And if there's a lot of space between your hips and the ground, put a pillow underneath there to help you out. Again, try not to sink on the right hip. Want to stay up on top of the hips, nice and square. Maybe find a back bend here. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to lower down. If that feels okay for you, you can also stay up on top of the hands if you prefer. But if you like, go ahead and stack the hands and rest the forehead down. Getting that nice hip opening this morning. Now feel free to stay just as you are. If you want to add a little more, you can rest on that left forearm, bend that back knee, reach around with that right hand and grab that left foot. That's optional, so do whichever variation works for you. And if you need to rest, you can take a rest as well. But I love this deep hip stretch, and I love this stretch I'm getting in the front of my left thigh. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's do the other side. So we're going to make our way back to down dog. However you get there is fine. Or you can tuck this left toe under, pressing into those hands and coming straight back to down dog. Good. Notice the difference between the left side of your body and the right side. Good. Let's do the other side. Inhale, extend that left leg back. Bend that knee, open that left hip. Lower that left shoulder down. Try to keep those left shoulders in line. Inhale. Exhale, step that left foot up in between the hands. Lower that right knee down. We'll sweep the arms up for our djnicomarie low lunge. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Extend those index fingers, finding a small back bend, or if you need a little bit more support, rest those hands above the knee. Remember the breath. Take some nice deep breaths here with that open chest. This is also a bit of a balance challenge as well. Inhale. Exhale, bring those hands down on either side of the front foot. That back toe is tucked underneath. We lift that right knee off the ground and rotate the back heel down flat. Left knee is nice and aligned over your ankle here. Take the left forearm and rest it above the left knee. Extend the right arm up for our extended side angle. Get us some good hip openers here this morning. And we'll draw some circles. So that right hand could come back, around, down and up. Good. Second time, back, around, down and up. Exhale, back, around, down, inhale, up. Good. Let's take those hands, drop them down on either side of that front foot again. Go ahead and bring that right knee down and we'll move into pigeon pose on this side. Ekapada Rajaka Patasana. So bend into that left knee. Extend that right leg back. That left knee comes in between the hands. Again, if you're a bit more flexible here, your left shin can come more parallel with the top edge of that mat, of your mat. Good. Roll your shoulders down and back. Open the chest here to start. Put a pillow underneath your hips if you need it. Inhale. Exhale, let's lower down. Just stack those forearms, rest down. Good. Now, if you want a little more, keep that right forearm rested down. Reach that left arm up, around, and back, grabbing that right foot, pulling it in towards your hips. Getting that deep hip stretch. And again, this is optional. And if you need to rest, you can just rest. Nobody's judging you. That's the great thing about having a home practice. You can move through it however feels appropriate for you, which is how every practice should be, really. Should always listen to our bodies, always, on the mat and off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, you can release that foot if you have it. Let's make our way back to down dog. However you get there is fine. I'm gonna tuck my toe underneath behind me and press up to down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Reestablish that breath. Maybe you take a couple Ujjayi breaths. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Drop down to those knees. Let's bring those big toes together again. Knees wide. Hold the hips back. Extend the arms forward. And if you like, you can add a flow here. You can either stay here in child's pose or add a flow. If you want to add a flow, start to round your spine forward. Inhale. Exhale, arch the spine, press back. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, good. Feel free to do that a couple more times. Good. We have a couple more minutes. I wanted to add a few more minutes on the end since we started late. So we'll cool our bodies down with one or two more poses and then we'll move into Savasana. Let's shift our weight forward. Make your way to a seat. Legs extended forward. And then I actually want you to bend your knees and bring your feet on either sides of your mat. So bringing your knees a little bit wide. And then we're going to bring our arms inside, our hands inside of our feet and walk them forward. And kind of rest the head down or just let the head hang heavy forward. This is almost like a seated squat position. It's a good detoxifying pose. Good. It's the version of tortoise pose. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. Bring your feet close together. We'll scoot the hips close to our heels and make our way down to our back, ending with a spinal twist. So bring your arms out wide. Cross your left leg over your right. If you like, you can even cactus your arms, bending at your elbows. Left leg crosses over right. Both knees fall over to the right side. Try to keep your shoulders as close to the ground as possible. If your shoulder lifts, that's okay. Maybe place a pillow underneath that shoulder. It's another good detoxifying pose. You can look up to the ceiling, or you can look over to the left, the opposite way of the knees. These spinal twists are always my favorite part of my practice, getting into these twists, because I always get a good back pop. I always can feel a stretch in my spine and kind of in my side, my lower back, which is where I always need some stretching and some support. Take an inhale. Exhale, we'll bring those knees back over the hips. This time cross right over left and let both knees fall over to the left side. Again, if that right shoulder starts to lift up, place a pillow underneath that right shoulder. You can look up to the ceiling or over to the right. Good. A couple more breaths on this side. Again, inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hug those knees into your chest. You can rock side to side a little bit. Good. If you like, you can also come to center, place the hands on the top of the knees and just press them forward and then let them come back in towards the chest. I don't know why this feels so good, but I really like this. Pressing them forward and then bringing them back. Good. Let's squeeze our body into a ball. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release to Savasana. Feet reach towards the bottom corners of your mat. Arms can rest at your sides, palms facing upward. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Second deep inhale. This time hold at the top of your inhale. Inhale, hold. Exhale out the mouth. Good. Let's do one more deep inhale. Hold. And exhale fully. Coming back to your natural breath. Completely surrendering to this moment of rest and relaxation. Letting your body feel heavier with each exhale, sinking deeply into the floor, into your mat. each breath take you deeper into a relaxed state as you fully release any tension you're holding in your body. And I invite you to repeat these affirmations after me silently to yourself or aloud. I deserve to have a peaceful and prosperous day. I give gratitude for all of my blessings, big and small. Today is a new opportunity and a fresh start. Take a deep inhale, breathe in those affirmations. Exhale, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Unless you'd like to stay here longer, feel free to stay. And then when you're ready, roll to your favorite side, using your arm as a pillow. Just take a moment here to reflect on those affirmations, reflect on our practice, and also using this moment to extend gratitude towards ourselves for this act of self-care and self-love today. And on our next inhale, we'll make our way up to a comfortable seat once again. And we'll sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale, let the hands meet. Exhale, fold them down to heart center. I'm so grateful for you all being here with me, trusting me to be your guide, extending your love towards me, and I extend it back to you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Okay, friends. Another one in the books. So again, if you want to donate to tornado relief, I have that comment pinned at the top with the link. So feel free to do that now. If you want to donate to me, my Cash App is DJ Nico Marie. I just put it there in the chat. Thank you, Nico, for always providing a safe space for us all to practice. We appreciate you so very much. I appreciate you all so very much. Let me put this a little bit closer, and maybe we can kind of... You guys have anything you want to ask or talk about while I'm here? Thank you guys so much. Let me scroll up. It's 5 p.m. where I'm at. Good afternoon, y'all. Okay, period. Thank you to people who joined as a member today. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you to all my members that are here and to everyone that's here, period. I really appreciate you all. So yes, click that pinned link. First time I was able to do a live session with you. Yes. When you gonna start your skate channel? Cause you be rolling. Skating is my personal fun time. So I try to keep that separate from my work. Like I don't even, like when people ask me to DJ skate stuff, I'll be like, no, I want to skate. I'm so happy I finally made it live. I'm happy you made it too. I sure felt when we were doing side stretches. This is a safe space. You can fall. Thank you for the invite, Nico. My very best to you and yours in the STL. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Feeling blessed this morning. Yes. I'm feeling so blessed and grateful too. Grateful for your presence ever. Love the morning lives. Yay. When will you do another live stream? Probably next month. I've been doing a lot of them for members. But if I don't do one for everybody next month, I'll definitely do one for members next month. But for everybody, maybe like in a couple months or something like that. Love to watch, yes. But I definitely will do another one. Thank you for becoming a member. So greatly appreciated and needed. Yes, you made it to the live. I'm so appreciative of you all. Thank you. I would love to learn how to be a teacher from you. Would you consider being a teacher for people who want to teach yoga? It's a really long process. It's a really long and difficult process. You have to become a registered yoga school, and it's just like, it costs a lot of money that I don't have right now. Thank you, Nico, my first live session. I love the art hanging in the back. Is it a personal piece? So that bottom piece is a St. Louis portrait, and then I have my YouTube plaque, and that plaque is not a person, that one above it with the woman, that's not a personal piece. A friend of mine made that. His name's Sean. And then the one at the top, you can't see it, but there's one at the top that another one of my friends made. My hips feel so nicely stretched. Yes. Thank y'all. Thank you for becoming a member, guys. Everybody who became a member today. There's a lot of videos, and there's early access to a lot of videos. So yes, thank you all so much for being here. Again, that tornado relief donate button is pinned at the top of the live. I'll just give you a couple more minutes for that. And if you want to donate to me, my Cash App is djnicomarie. I've been a yogi since the beginning, and your sessions have been a godsend on my healing journey. I'm a member on my main channel. This practice was amazing, just like every day. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a member, and I'm glad that you enjoyed the sessions and that these practices have helped your healing journey. That's what I love. You missed it. It's okay if you missed it. It will still be available for you to watch. Now my phone ringing. And it's just spam. I'm glad that didn't happen during the practice. The meaning to say your new space is looking great. Thank you. I've been getting it together. I need to put more like art and stuff in here, just the whole room in general. But this little space, you know, I made a little yoga area. Thank you, guys. I understand. Appreciate your energy, and guys has really saved me on many days. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to hear that. This is skating I love to watch. If y'all love to watch me skating, there's always a bunch of skating videos on my my DJ page on Instagram, DJ Nico Marie on Instagram. Yes, you can send me an art piece. DM me on Instagram. DM me at my Yoga with Nico page. But yes, if you like to watch me skating, follow my DJ Nico Marie page. Here, I'm gonna put DJ Nico Marie. Or maybe I could just put the link. Hold on. And usually it's other people recording me, and then they do a collaboration post. So yeah. So I don't even be recording myself. It's like people will record and Then we'll do a collaboration post and they'll post me, which is awesome because it's like, oh, okay, some content, you know, some more content. That's my DJ Instagram. When did you move into your new place? February, the middle of February. So almost exactly, wait, February, March, April, May. Y'all, this year is flying by. It is flying by. So yes, it was in the middle of February. I moved into this new place and it's much better. And this room here is just for, this is my office. So it is, well, I got my yoga mat in here and then I have my DJ stuff in here. So I do everything out of this room, which is awesome. Happy for you in this space. Thank you. Thank you for being a member. Everybody who became a member today, thank you for becoming a member. If you are interested in becoming a member, the lowest one is only $1.99. The lowest tier is only $1.99. And if you want that price, sign up on your desktop because for some reason on the phone it adds $1. So if you sign up on your iPhone, I think it's $2.99. But the lowest one is only $1.99. My other comment got swept up. Just wanted to share my message of thanks and appreciation for Sean's artwork and thank you for sharing your gifts and light today and each day. Thank you so much. Thank you. This year is moving. It's going so fast. It is June. It is June. Also, you know, somebody asked about me live streaming. I'll probably start doing some yoga live streams on TikTok eventually. So my TikTok is also DJ Nico Marie. And my TikTok is kind of random. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's got DJ stuff. It's got yoga stuff. It's got skate stuff. Will you ever do t-shirts again? Yes, I will. And sorry that's taking so long. But those are going to coincide with my album when I do the t-shirts. It's going to coincide with my album. So it'll probably be like, you know, quotes or sayings from my album and also maybe the album artwork on there, something like that. But I am going to do t-shirts again once I get around to making the time, finding a distributor, a manufacturer I like, because I'm a little particular about clothes, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure it's right. What a year, yeah. What a year is right. Okay, anything else? Anything else? I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Thank you so much for your donations to St. Louis. If you are somebody who's like interested in politics or anything like that, feel free to follow St. Louis's story. I don't know what the best platform is for that. Maybe STL Public Radio. But yes, feel free to follow the story if you're someone who's interested in those types of things, because it's just like such a big, impactful event here. I love the album and your growth and evolution. Thank you so much. I love you guys. I love you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Thank you for my support. And you know, this is just the beginning, y'all. There's so much more amazing things to come. There's so much more art to make and everything. And I'm grateful for you. Blessings, many blessings to you. Peace and love, y'all. I love you. Take care.